Don't forget to subscribe. It seemed like there's more clone of this game currently set out to release before its actual sequel. Just to name the most popular ones and most anticipated, we have Arise of the Awakener and Crimson Desert. Now, to keep it 100%, I'm excited for Arise of the Awakener. Even I could say surely I'm not the only Dogma fan who might jump ship until Capcom calls again. But just taking a look at these two games side by side, even I can't tell whether or not this might be Dragon Dogma's 2. But in case you don't know, Dragon Dogma is one of those games that is a must play. A game with a storyline that just mind-blowing and will probably take a few plays through before you actually grasp the whole concept of the game. And to keep it 100%, this is not a game for the lighthearted, as this game will not hold your hand and walk you through. Instead, you will be warned before your demise at every wrong turn. Now, before you go run it out to go get this game because you want a challenge, I got one more thing to tell you. The main storyline of the game is not even 50% completion, as there's a story underneath a story underneath another story. With more ending than about 90% of the games out there, it is fair to say that even most people who play this game won't even or haven't even witnessed it all. But I could be very wrong about that statement though, as Dragon Dogma has a very limited and small cult following that still play this game out of pure dedication in hopes to conquer and best all the goblins and dragons within that world. But aside from the very complex writing, Dragon Dogma also tells another tale in reality of a very complex release, as the game was first released in 2012 as just Dragon Dogma. A year after, an expanded version called Dragon Dogma Dark Arisen was released, and this is where multiple story gets introduced and where most people do recommend to play as opposed to the previous release. But it's all complicated, because the 2013 release could all be considered as a DLC, but a very beautiful DLC I might add. Anyways, in 2015, if you lived in Japan, you got to witness a very exclusive MMO online mode, which I and most people can only dream of because we lived on the other side of the world and never got to play, but we heard great things about it. But sadly, that was shut down in 2019, 1 year prior to a very short anime adaptation that was produced by Netflix, which I could still say to this day was a test by the studio to see how far Dragon Dogma has come, and a decider on whether or not it had gained enough fan base that deserve a part 2. Of course, I could be wrong though. But as for the leak, we have gained hopefully what we could consider sufficient knowledge of what's to come. As of now, the best date people can pray and hope on is probably at best mid or late 2023. But based on the rumors, there's a lot to wait for. As rumor has it, there is said to be a cursed mask involved heavily in the game where the Risen or protagonist won't be able to take off, and the whole objective will be to break the curse. If that's true, well, I'll deal with that later. Just give me the game. Excuse my language, of course. Also, according to new leaks, updates, and rumors, of course, there's said to be 12 classes, but everyone starts up as Explorer and will have to learn other classes. Another highlight is that the mage will be able to stop time and heal teammates, while everyone else have to do it in real time. Which is a good thing for people who go as mage, by the way. I don't think it's a good class, but what the hell, you do you. Another rumors was said that you could sacrifice pawns for items and equipments, but the moment you do, they'll turn against you and might sabotage rift stones or attack you when you enter a rift. But all this is wishful thinking, and as for anyone who's waiting for this game in 2022, I would say to you, my friend, find another game and keep believing, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.